Hey everyone, here's a podcast we've been wanting to do for a really long time. We got MTSU head football coach, Coach Derek Mason coming in, but his schedule is so hectic, they literally gave us 10 minutes and 10 minutes only to talk to him. So we're gonna cram in as much as we can, give you the best content we can, starting now. All right, y'all, here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Mason. Man, thank you for your time. Really appreciate you doing this with us. We know your time's very, very limited, but thank you very much. And I'm just gonna jump right into it. So we got
Let's do it.
Home opener,
Right.
August 30th, White Out game.
White Out.
Up against what, Austin Peay?
Austin Peay.
Yeah? How you feeling about it?
You know, excited, right? First time we've done a White Out game. Cool thing about that is, we're just trying to create some new rituals within our program. This is something that's unique to us. I mean, we've had blackouts, but never a White Out. It's hot.
Yeah, no joke.
Okay, in the month of August.
Yeah.
But it's bigger than that. I just think giving our fan base something new, something fresh, putting a fresh spin on Phil and Floyd for the August 30th game versus Austin Peay is something needed and necessary.
And this was your idea, wasn't it?
Well, it was a collaborative idea.
He's modest, though.
I tell you what, we got in the room, we all talked about it, and I think at the end of the day, that made sense.
Yeah.
You know, we need to Phil Floyd. This is a really dynamic community. We need to make sure that we can pull all folks together. You know, not just Rutherford County, anybody through the middle corridor, Shelbyville to North Nashville.
Yeah.
Hey man, come on, MTSU's having a party. Let's come see the White Out.
There you go. Yeah, you've said community a couple of times. I want to emphasize that. You have been very, very community driven since the day you got here, which we love. Everybody loves that here in Murfreesboro. But I mean, you've done meet and greets. Yeah. You did the Christmas parade, didn't you?
I did.
And didn't you jumped off and met a fan or something, like in mid parade? Did I get that right?
A couple.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I'm a football fan. I'm a fan of Murfreesboro. Yeah. And this is my community as much as it is anybody else's. There you go. So with that being said, I mean, it is about investment. It's about connection. You know, people want to root for people they know. People want to understand, who you are. Yeah. They want to understand our why. We want to give them a why and make sure at the end of the day that we all bleed blue.
Oh yeah. One thing I love what you're doing is you're instilling that in your players as well, because we've seen them at the farmers market. I heard somebody created their own peanut butter or something.
They did, blindside peanut butter. They've done a good job. In this day and age of NIL, you know, you have to be creative. You know, Dana Marquez, our GM, owns several businesses, but has really talked to our guys about what name, image, and likeness is. It's not just about, getting money. Yeah. Okay? It's not. It's about building your brand. Yep. And MTSU has a brand. They have a brand now with Blindside Peanut Butter. And I believe, it's just the start of something new, something fresh that I truly believe our athletes can benefit from.
Blindside Peanut Butter. I didn't know the name of it. I love that. That's awesome. Awesome. Well, going into the season 2, we got season 1 under our belt. Right. We call that the learning curve.
That's right.
But now that you know all the players, it's one thing to go through practice and training, but to see them on the field and learn them, how they work and all that stuff. What are you carrying over into season 2? What do you hope to see new in season 2?
Well, from season 1 to season 2, everything was new in year 1. A lot of learning. Yep. You know, them, us, program. Yep. In year 2 is different. You know, we have a home. You know, the Smith here, the Athletic Performance Center is ridiculous. And we're not nomadic. Okay, man, we understand that this is our home. Yeah. We want to protect this home. We want to ruthlessly protect our culture. Yeah. And this is something, for our student athletes that the 49 that we brought back, we know who they are, they know who we are. Yeah. And what they're doing, leaders create leaders. Leaders don't create followers. The guys in our program have now, grasped on to the central ideas that make us, our identity, right? We want to be physical, tough, and intelligent, but we also want to be blue collar, in doing so. And I think in year 2, that's going to show itself more and more as you get a chance to watch this team play.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. So what are you hoping the fans are getting out of it this year? Bringing all the new stuff in. What are you hoping for?
Man, just connection. Yeah. I mean, we've got dynamic players. Yeah. We're more dynamic than we were a year ago. But you don't know how good your team is until you start playing games, right? Sure. But here's what I know. We talk about taking the journey. In order to go places you've never been, you got to do things you've never done. This group right now is truly invested not only in the ball that we want to play, the goals that we've set for ourselves, but maybe they want to make this community proud. Yeah. We want to stand up, stand out, and let this place be one of the toughest places to play in college football.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, you had mentioned the new athletic student center. Yeah. I want to talk about that for a second. That gym is incredible. This whole building is insane. I mean, we're in the room right now.
That's right.
It's incredible. So what do you think that the new gym and all the workouts and everything, that helping the players getting ready a little better for this season?
Yeah, it's training, you know, it's community, it's culture, but let's be honest, it's expectation. You know, expectations come with buildings.
Yeah.
You know, we know and understand, we've moved the needle. Our fan base has moved the needle. MTSU has moved the needle, and now it's our time to respond. Yeah. So that's what we got to do. We got to respond.
Yeah. Nice. Well, what are you hoping from the community? I mean, not what you're bringing to the community. What are you hoping the community brings back to MTSU this year for football season?
You know, again, I want to go back to Phil and Floyd, because this is about making sure that we honor the legacy, like truly, of what MTSU football has been. This place has won a lot of games. There's been a lot of great players that come through here. This place has a lot of great history. You know what? We want to tear down the goalpost a couple of times. We want to make sure that we can take it downtown and really, you know, give our fans something to be so excited about and celebrate about. And that's them to us, but us to them too.
I hope I see that happen. That would be epic. If we're up there watching the game and you tear down, I'm holding you to that. That'd be awesome.
Come on, hold me to it.
Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. So this season you got 6 home games, right?
That's right.
Okay, starting off with Austin Peay. What are the other ones? Do you know? Top of your head?
Yeah, you know, we play Marshall, like homecoming. I want to say Jack State, man, we get back here. Listen, I really haven't gotten past, you know, Austin Peay and Wisconsin, because those are the 2 on my list. I know we go to Reno, okay, and then come back and play Marshall for homecoming.
Yeah, okay.
And those 4 are really cemented. The rest of those games, I really could care less about, because you want to understand what the first quarter of your season looks like, and that's what it looks like for us. Very
cool. Well, you got any players we should stand out or keep an eye on this year? They're coming in for season 2?
Truly, right? Nick Vattiato is probably the best quarterback in this conference. Yeah. Hands down. Yeah. You know, he's done it and he'll do it again, you know, in terms of putting up numbers. But he's got weapons. Jaquil Middlebrook coming back, Miles Butler coming back. You look at what we went out and got, Marion Walker can flat out play, Hunter Timpton. Like some nice additions on the offense. Defensively, Parker Hughes, you know, leads that crew. And I believe Anthony Bynum, Shaquille Woods, Shakai Woods. We've got guys that I think people are going to recognize. They're coming back. It's year 2. It's time for us to play.
Yeah, you mentioned Nick. I've watched a couple of interviews of him the past few days, and I want to say you get just a good feeling about that dude. Like he seems very humble, at least in the interviews that I saw. He's like, it's all about the team. It's not just about him. You know, going on and on. Seems like you've created quite a good family here, not just a team.
Well, so we talk about that, right? It's one thing to be a teammate. It's another thing to be a brotherhood.
There you go.
Right. So this group is tight. Yeah. Guys like Nick and Parker, you know, they're 5th-year guys. They've seen this thing from inception. And now what they want to finish on is an extreme high like no other. So it's our job as a staff, you know, as teammates, as a brotherhood, to make sure that we can manifest that destiny for those guys.
There you go. You know, and side comment on when we're doing the tour of this building, you're talking about the players and so on. You have some of the largest players I've ever seen. Oh my God, the guys that are standing in the hallway, great, and they're super nice. So, hey guys, how you doing? But they're like 10 feet tall, 400 pounds or something.
We got longer. We got longer during the off season. Didn't talk about that much, but really, we got 62 new players, 30 freshmen, 32 guys that are junior college portal guys. And let me tell you something, they fit who we are. You know, after year 1, we had to realize what we needed. We went and got it. And when you see these guys, they may not have been here a long time, but they do emanate the culture. So what I'll tell you is we're big, we're athletic, and now what we got to do is go win.
Well, I'd expect nothing less from guys. At least the players I saw, oh my God, they just walk on the field. The other team's going to run off. They're so big.
I like it.
Geez, well, 10 minutes goes real fast. We got a minute left. So anything else you want to say to the people watching out there, the community out there, and anything you want to throw out?
Well, I really want you to enjoy this season. Our marketing team, the university, the athletic department has done a really good job of providing in-game entertainment. This will be a hot ticket. We want you to come. We only get 6 of these things, right? I mean, it's not like basketball. It's not like baseball. Okay, we only get 6 home games. Make this place the toughest place to play in college football. Floyd Stadium. Be there August 30th, Austin Peay. Love you. Let's go Blue.
There you go. That's it. 10 minutes up. Thanks, Coach. We appreciate it. See y'all later on the next one.